After I got it, I was not able to put it down for at least 2 weeks. I'm oily skin combination, I'm over 40, and in today's video I'm going to share with you my most favorite foundations that I like to wear in the office, and also I'm going to do a mini review based on that. If you are new here, I would highly appreciate if you are going to hit that subscribe button, give a like, and also you can leave a comment in the comment section, because that's why the comment section made for, to engage with you, with my lovely audience. I thought I'm going to share with you, I was thinking about it for a while, because now I'm going more often to the office, so I have rounded already my foundations that I like to apply them prior going to office. My bird is active. I am recording very early in the morning. It's not even 8, because yeah, this is usually when I'm preparing my makeup for going to office. So what I want from a foundation when I go to the office, I want the foundation, of course, to look flawless on me. I don't want to look like I have a mask. I want my skin look natural and also cover my little imperfections, but in the meantime, I don't want to settle into my fine lines or in the pores. So I don't want to have clogged pores, and also I want that foundation to be long lasting. Those are my top pick foundations that I am wearing when I'm going to the office. And if you stay tuned, at the end of the video I'm going to share with you which one of those foundations I have on today. A foundation that I started to use it when I started to go to office 2 years ago, and I enjoying it so much, and I still use it to the days when I go to office, is the Rose Ink. This is the Skin Enhance Luminous Tinted Serum. I have the shade 030, and I'm about halfway through this foundation. What I like about this foundation is that it's no fuss. So when I'm really running late, I have no time, I just dab 2 pumps, rub it into my fingers, and run it all over the face. I'm touching my mic. So what it does, it is giving a nice luminosity to the skin. I look like I have something, but not too much. And if I don't have extra time, I just can throw a lipstick, set it with a little bit of a setting powder, run a bronzer, mascara, and I'm done. This offers a light coverage. You can build it up to medium and it looks nice. And what is nice about this foundation is that it has beads, so they activate when you rub it into your hands. So hence the reason that I like to rub it and then apply it to my face. Another foundation that I love to wear also when I'm on the hurry and I do not have time to mess around is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This I have in the shade 20 Light Cool, and here it is, the swatch. This foundation is also very easy to work with. I can apply it with my fingers if you want, so I can use a brush. I like to use this Referral brush. It has become my new go-to brush for applying foundation, LC03. It has this perfect shape to apply foundation, similar to the BK Beauty 101. Just I find it slightly smaller, so it's more precise. But yeah, 101 or 109 from BK Beauty, they are also good alternative. But returning to the foundation, what I like about this foundation is that it's so lightweight, easy to apply, light to medium coverage, doesn't settle into my fine lines, of course, and also it is quite a long-lasting foundation. So I can rely on this foundation, and I also did a comparison with this foundation against the CC Camo from e.l.f. and I was surprised to see that this is more long-lasting on me. And usually by the end of the day I can see myself being shiny in the T-zone and things going to break apart, but this is not happening with the e.l.f. Soft Glam Setting Foundation. So yeah, really love it, and it's $8, €9 if you are in Europe. Moving on to a more medium to full coverage foundation. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin. This is the Radiant Lifting Foundation. This I have it in the shade 220 Linen, and this is also infused with SPF 30. Right now it's locked. So to unlock it, switch. I'm going to run swatches, but probably at some point I'm going to run out of space. I love the shade on this foundation. I bought it when I was 10, but even now when I'm probably the fairest I can be, we are in the end of April, my skin, it didn't meet sun this year. It still matches me. It's a medium buildable to full coverage, but you don't need a lot to apply. You just need a tiny little bit, apply, blend, and then apply. So do not over apply, because then it might look cakey on you. I mostly use it or wear it, apply it in the morning when I have a long day ahead. Sometimes after work I go out with my colleague when I need a foundation to last me 12 plus hours. This is the foundation that I rely on. And even if by any means you can find that it breaks or it breaks on me, I can press it back with my fingers and it looks like new. If I have a touching powder, I can do it so, and it looks flawless after 12 hours, I will say, if I need to do some touch up. But it is a very long lasting foundation, and even though it is radiant and an oily skin, I love it so much, so I can guarantee you that you are also going to love it. Now, I have heard rumors that this foundation might be, or it is discontinued in some locations. So if it is the case, then I have a backup for you. It is from NARS. This is the light reflecting foundation. Yes, I have it in the shade Deville. I think those are very similar, and I won't be surprised if they share the formula, because NARS and Shiseido are owned by the same group. I think this is more long lasting, and it is, as I mentioned, easy to put it back if by any means you found that it breaks in some parts. Yeah, you can retouch it back, but other than that, I think both are fabulous, and they look amazing on my oily combination 40 plus skin. Another foundation that I discovered last year, because last year House Labs come to, so I was able to purchase it from Sephora. Right now Sephora is the only place where this foundation is available. I have done a whole first impression and wear test on the House Labs Triclone foundation. This has the patented. Alright, I headed to the House Labs website to give you a educated information. So this is an award-winning medium buildable coverage with high performance, and it's a clean foundation at Sephora. It is infused with their proprietary fermented arnica that helps reduce redness, helps even skin tone, and protects from environmental stress. Suitable for skin types including sensitive and acne prone. And this is also talc free. If you are concerned about the talc in your makeup, this is talc free, and it is delivered in 51 shades. I forgot to tell you the shade, but I cannot see it right here. I will check on the Sephora order and I will put the shade. I think I have 110 light neutral, if I'm not mistaken. One thing I also advise you with this foundation, because I over-applied at the beginning when I got in, and I wasn't so surprised, or how to say, so impressed about it, because I thought that it was looking cakey or muddy by the end of the day, and then I reduced the quantity that I've applied, and it looks flawless and also lasts all day on me. Also, it's coming with a pump, and I love this frosted glass. I think it's so lovely. I also have the concealer from the same range. Love the concealer, started using it, and I think both do a great match. So I usually use them together. When I have the foundation, I also use the concealer. Because we have been mentioning this foundation, I want to share with you the most affordable complementary product from the drugstore. This is the Catrice Invisible Cover Foundation. This offers a natural matte finish, 16-hour comfortable wear, and it is hydrating. I have it in the shade 030 Neutral, and they do have for this foundation a impressive shade range of 40 shades. It's coming with a pump, and I find those foundations being very similar. It has a medium buildable coverage. I would dare to say that Catrice one has slightly more coverage as the Haus Labs does, but it is just slightly. So I advise you to also use a small amount and blending, then go apply if you need more coverage, because this can look cakey if you are over applying it, but it's insanely long lasting. Probably after the Shiseido one, or if not, it's the same as a longevity. Not breaking apart and doesn't want to go from your skin. I cannot understand how come for $8 or $10, whatever it might cost, this one, depending on the regions, how come Catrice has made this possible to happen, because this is an amazing formula. Also, it is talc free, plastic free, cruelty free, a lot of free you want there are in this foundation, and doesn't have any scent. I forgot to mention, but I think none of the foundations that I have shown you till now have fragrance. I also have a review for this foundation. I'm going to, actually, you know what I'm going to do? For all the foundations that I share with you in today's video, I'm going to link the corresponding review video so you can have more information there. If by any chance I cannot share everything in today's video, I don't want to make this video 2 hours long. So a lot of shades to choose from, a lot of good ingredients packed with, and a lot of harmful ingredients that have been removed. This is one of the goals of Catrice. They are a very clean and very European law based company. European laws have a little bit more regulated the ingredients list, and they have cut it a lot of things to be more compliant and to have positive impact to our skin. This brand, it's German based. Moving on to a new foundation that I have in my collection, and I have been wearing a lot this to the office, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Impeccable foundation. I think it has a longer name, but everyone remembers as Impeccable foundation. I have had a bit of a struggle matching myself online on this. Right now I have the shade 1CR and it works okay for me. I can also go for summer. After I got it, I was not able to put it down for at least 2 weeks. It's so beautiful that I'm even thinking if I'm going to use it so much to the office, or I'm going to keep it for special occasions, but I don't have so many special occasions in my life, guys. So yeah, I continue to use this in the office. I've been wearing it constantly, and you cannot say so, because also with the majority of the foundations that I'm showing in today's video, it is so concentrated that you just need a tiny little bit. I think 1 pump is enough to disperse it to your face. A very long-lasting foundation, doesn't look flat, doesn't look dull by any means. It is a matte, but it's a radiant and luminous foundation. And I have an entire review video that I'm going to share with you in the description box. Go check that one, because this is also a foundation that I rely on, especially when I have a longer day ahead, 10+ hours. A foundation that I mostly can wear during summer due to the shade. I have the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. This is the patented, I would say, foundation that L'Oreal started to bring, because I think they were the first one that have been infusing foundation with 1% pure hyaluronic acid. Now probably there are more. This foundation, it's not new. It has solid 2-3 years on the market. And one thing that everyone complains about, myself included, is the applicator, that it can be quite messy, but if you are careful enough, you can avoid that. This sinks into your skin as soon as you apply it. I also use my fingers to do so. Why I'm not using it so much during winter is because this looks dark on me right now. If you check, it's quite dark. I can make it work if I blend it all the way to my neck, but I prefer to use this during summer also, and especially because during summer, being oily, I'm even more oily and I sweat a lot, but this damn thing doesn't want to break apart. It is just flawless looking on me. If I were to have a negative to this foundation beside the pump, that would be the shade range, because the lightest or the lower shade before this one, it's 0, I think 0.5, and that is too light for me, so I cannot find a shade that could match me. So for this reason I stick with this one, and I'm mostly using during summer. It has a light to medium buildable coverage, but it is so beautiful and so long lasting, and so many people swear by this foundation, including yours truly. So if you are on the market for a light to medium coverage foundation that lasts all day, and it's also summer appropriate or summer approved, it's sweat proof, everything proof, I even can go without setting this one, then by all means I highly recommend you the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. And I have another foundation that I love using it, especially during summer. I use it also when I'm on hurry, and I have two shades with me. Is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation in a powder. I also have the liquid version that I love. That is also the problem with the shade, that is not exactly my shade. This is such a beautiful and long-lasting foundation, and it's unfortunately mostly suitable for oily skin. I have my dry skin friends out there. My Canadian friend Mel C, she cannot wear this foundation because it will dry out her skin, and I totally understand. How I apply this one, it's usually I apply my hydrating primer, or also I can add a pore filling primer or a glowy primer, and then I go with this type of brush. I like a flat brush, stippling brush. This is the Sonia G, this is the Buffer Pro, or now I have the little sister if I want to concentrate it more in narrow areas, and I apply this all over the face, and it doesn't move. Also, it doesn't look cakey. So I have the shade 020 Ivory, and for summer I use the shade, it's not mentioned here, made in Italy. Yeah, it's made in Italy. It has 9 grams. The shade was here, unfortunately, so it is gone. So I will list the shade down below in the description box. As you can tell, this is a repurchase for me, and for good reason, because this foundation is waterproof, sweat proof, and it lasts all day. It looks perfect if you have oily combination skin, and it's also mature skin approved. Alright you guys, I think I have covered everything I have here on my tray. So those are my favorite foundations that I like to wear when I go to the office. As I told you, I have special needs when I go to office. I want to have the longevity from a foundation, but I also don't like to look like I wear foundation. And if you look at me, this is also my look that I wear when I go to the office. Maybe not the lipstick, mostly use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Now I have the Charlotte Tilbury, but it's Walk of No Shame. So this pack a little bit more punch. It's more reddish. And on my eyes I have the I Love You Latte Quad from e.l.f. And on top I have added my Lancome liquid shadow. This is in the shade Desert Sand. Love this. Now, because I promised you that at the end of the video I will reveal the foundation that I have on today. Today I have on the Haus Labs, the Skin Tech Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I don't like the name, but I love the foundation. So I also have a small demo when I applied it, and it is absolutely amazing. I just cannot put it down. Alright you guys, so I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. Now please let me know in the comment section down below, what is your most favorite foundation to wear when you go to the office? I would really love to learn that from you. And because my bird has started to be more noisy, I want to wrap up the video here before not being able to understand me and mostly understand him. So yeah you guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'm looking forward to see you again in my next video. Bye bye!